This week on Inside Boulder News, the Boulder County IceBusters program helps older adults who can't shovel their sidewalks. The City of Boulder is recruiting interested individuals to serve on boards and commissions, and Resource sets a new record for diverting building materials from the landfill. Welcome to Inside Boulder News. I'm Ashley Prill. During the winter season, Boulder property owners, landlords, and tenants are responsible for clearing snow and ice from their sidewalks within 24 hours after snow stops falling. If the snow isn't removed, it can result in fines or payment for a private snow removal contractor to clear the sidewalks. The goal is a good one to make travel safe for everyone, but for some residents, especially those who are older or disabled, this poses a special challenge. That's where Boulder County's IceBusters program comes in.
We match a volunteer or a group of volunteers with 1, 2, or 3 homes, as many as they can handle for the winter. And then they're responsible for shoveling those walks throughout the entire season.
Gears is a men's volunteer organization focusing on giving back with our health and backs. Essentially, we're young men, and that's our way we can give back to the community. We don't have to have money in order to give back. Each property is a little bit different. We have corner properties, big properties, small properties. The toughest part's driving around from each one to each one, because since we have so many, a lot of it's just spent driving. But generally, we don't mind the hard work. Gets us out and gets us active. Takes us about anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes per property.
The reason that it's so important and the reason that IceBusters exists is because shoveling snow from their sidewalks is one of the most dangerous things that our elders can do in the winter. And it's because sometimes, they're prone to heart attacks or other accidents that can debilitate them for life. If a senior falls, that could result in serious complications that would affect their independence and ability to take care of themselves. And so, if we can get volunteers out there in our neighborhoods to shovel snow and remove ice from sidewalks during the winter, then that really minimizes these kinds of accidents that can happen during the snowy months.
The biggest thing is just to know that there are people out there that need your help, and if you're out shoveling, might as well spend an extra 5 minutes shoveling the neighbors.
IceBusters is currently closed to new clients in Boulder and Longmont for the 2015-2016 season due to a limited number of volunteers. If you'd like to help this program and in turn help more people in need, please visit careconnectbc.org to start the volunteering process. The City of Boulder is looking for 23 people to fill vacant seats on various boards and commissions. These appointed groups examine issues of community concern and provide guidance to City Council. Serving on a board or commission is a great way to share expertise, get involved in key projects, and make sure a variety of perspectives are heard before decisions are made.
Your time on any board, and planning board in particular, you really get to know so much of how the city works. So it was really the inspiration for me in running for City Council was my experience on planning board. It was really an incredibly rewarding experience. You have the opportunity to have a real impact on the city. So, the ideas that you bring and the work that you do and the decisions that your board makes really affects what happens in the city in the future. And I just really encourage you to get involved. It's a great way to participate in what's going on in the city.
Boulder has 20 boards and commissions accepting applications in this round, and residents may apply for up to 3. A list of all vacancies and the applications for each are available online. All applications must be submitted electronically and are due by 5 p.m. on Thursday, February 18th. This week, the Boulder Economic Council held the 2016 Economic Forecast. The sold-out event featured keynote speaker Richard Wobekin, the chief economist from CU's Leeds School of Business. And this year, the picture is looking pretty good.
Well, in general, the economy at the state level, and certainly comes down to the Boulder level, continues to run at a very good pace. We're seeing a lot of health in many sectors, including the high-tech sector, which is extremely important to the Boulder economy. But in a broader set of sectors as well, including things like tourism, which also has an impact on the Boulder economy. So we're seeing general strength, which is a really positive sign. But with the strength comes some concerns. There's a set of concerns that relate to Boulder's been growing so rapidly in people's minds that, we should be slowing down our growth or stopping our growth or figuring out ways to do that. And that's difficult with an economy because it's always going to ebb and flow, and there have been long periods where we didn't have any growth. So, you have more rapid periods, but you have much slower periods. But then with more rapid growth, you have the concerns of things like higher cost of living. So that's probably the biggest single concern, not just in Boulder, but in the broader region, is the price of housing, for example.
The Leeds School of Business publishes quarterly updates on their website, and you can find more information about Boulder's economy and upcoming events by visiting the Boulder Economic Council website. In 2015, Resource set a record for diverting over 3.8 million pounds of building materials from the landfill. The building materials donation and reuse facility, located in East Boulder, is sponsored by the City of Boulder and is a key partner in the effort to achieve the community's zero waste goals.
So, we have a lot of construction debris in the landfill here in Boulder County. Construction debris is about 30% of the waste stream here in Boulder. So, our 3.8 million pounds that we diverted in 2015, that's a huge impact on that. So the conservation aspect is one part of it, but also giving these great deals to people is also another part. We can have people, from low income communities coming in here and getting a cabinet set that would be a $20,000 cabinet set for about, $400 or $500. So there's two parts there, the conservation and the bargains. And these donations to us, since we're a 501c3, are also tax deductible. So that's another benefit to the community here when they donate to us.
I got to get this all in my Prius.
Well, I'm over here picking up materials that I have found here at the resource place to incorporate into our sustainable smart home living learning center in Old Town Superior. I believe in recycling, of course, since I'm into sustainability and alternative energy. So anything that I can keep out of the landfill or reuse, I think is a good use of materials. I don't want to tell too many people about this because then I won't be able to find the stuff I need, but there's a lot of cool stuff here. It just takes a little perseverance and on a regular basis because it keeps changing all the time. And I guess my advice would be is if you see something that you might want to use, buy it then, because you'll come back and it'll be gone, because I've done that too.
Resource is open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 for both purchasing and donating materials. If you have a large donation, contact staff to take advantage of their free pickup services. For more information about Resource and other conservation opportunities, visit conservationcenter.org. The new year brings some new exciting changes to Boulder 8 TV, including broadcasting now in HD on Comcast Channel 880, and we also have live international news every night at 11 p.m. Here's a little sneak peek provided by France 24.
You're watching France 24 today. Others, though, are on tens of thousands. This is it, the final push for those.
The Observer's Direct.
France 24 keeps you up to date with all the latest from the world of sport. All the action, all the results, all the emotion.
The latest from the world of sport.
South Africa's economic model seems to have reached its limit.
Encore.
How do artists and writers see the world?
For calling.
You actually run very different.
Never has the
At least 40 million of them.
Morris reporting there.
4 points or so.
Featured on cable and satellite systems and online media in France and across the world.
Thank you for watching Inside Boulder News. Stay in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter by submitting news tips and questions. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe.